This is not sponsored, but Jim is currently wearing a Carhartt Force Defender, Sun Defender. I'm not sure the proper name, but it's a lightweight Carhartt t-shirt. It has no pockets or anything, but it does allow wicking, which is very important for Jim this week because he's in the middle of a heat advisory. One of the insidious things about a heat advisory is when it comes with extreme humidity, because the humidity and temperature create a real field temperature that is much higher than the actual temperature. Also, the humidity causes your sweat not to evaporate, which causes a problem because sweat evaporation is how your body cools itself. Another interesting thing to know at this point in time is a phrase called dew point, and that is represented by a temperature, and that temperature is the temperature at which the atmosphere becomes 100% saturated with water. So that would be 100% humidity, or relative humidity. Relative humidity means relatively the atmosphere is holding, say, 70% of the moisture that it could hold. At 100% humidity, you would be in a fog bank. And when your dew point reaches your temperature, that is when you start getting fog. And time you add oppressive heat to that, like the 94s and 95s we've been having lately, like I said, your body decides it doesn't want to sweat, and the sweat's not evaporating. One of the things that happens to people out in the southwest of America is the temperature without any humidity. They have like 10% humidity, but the temperature out there is 105, 110 without humidity. And sometimes you don't realize you're hot out there. I know that sounds amazing, but you don't sweat because the sweat instantly evaporates as soon as it hits the surface of your skin at that temperature. So you're out mowing the lawn, out walking the dog, out doing whatever you're doing. You're not sweating, and all of a sudden you're lightheaded, throwing up. Your body's saying, hey, we could drink about 10 gallons of water right now. So anyway, most of America, seems like the eastern half of it, currently is in a heat wave. So I want to tell you guys, stay hydrated. Find you some lightweight clothing that will allow wicking, allow the moisture to get away from your body and get into your clothing and then evaporate from the clothing.